So Conor Gallagher is out and Joan Felix is in.
Yeah.
I want to discuss if it was really needed to sell Gallagher and to sign Joan Felix, because Gallagher was a captain and, like you say, he's an academy player. But what's your impression on that? On this move?
Fans are very angry. Very, very angry about it. You know, we are having problems with FFP. So by selling academy players, you get pure profit. It's like over £100 million worth of profit. So for the book side, yes, I can understand. But Gallagher was and has always been such a important player for us, especially during these hard times, because he's always put 100% effort in. He's always tried his hardest. And during these tough times we've experienced, that's what we've needed. We've needed a leader. We've needed someone who will put every effort in every time. And he's always done that for us. So right now we're going through a bad time. Selling a really important player like him for the dressing room is really bad. You know, he dies for Chelsea. He loves Chelsea so much. He's been at Chelsea since he was 7 years old. And the way the owners have completely just pushed him out is really hurtful for us fans. You know, we love him. We have a big poster of him. You know, we sing him songs. He is, it's just really sad that he's being pushed out and we're buying these young players that just don't understand what it means to be Chelsea. Connor knows what it means to be Chelsea. So it's really difficult right now. And did we need João Felix? Probably not. Do we need a striker? Yes, and we still haven't got one. We've got Nicholas Jackson, but is he good enough? No, he's not good enough yet. He's too young. He's too inexperienced. Our whole team is the youngest team in the Premier League in history. The average age on our team is like 23. Wow. It's crazy, The oldest player is Sterling. Sterling is being sold. So the oldest player in our team will be 26. 26 years old is the oldest player. It's just crazy.
Who's our oldest player?
It will be Reece James. Once Sterling leaves, Reece James. And we used to have Thiago Silva, N'Golo Kante, Azpilicueta, older players to kind of lead by example. At the moment, it's all young players that don't have a role model to look to for advice or how to do things. So we need some experience. We need, especially in the defence, ever since Thiago Silva's left, we are just awful defensively. And we need a striker. We need a stronger defence and we need a striker. That's my opinion. We're meant to be signing Osimhen from Napoli.
Osimhen,
Yeah, he's a good player. Very, very expensive though. It's going to be over 100 million. So Osimhen, I think, is a good alternative. He's young, unfortunately, but he is proven to be a good striker. We just need some experience on the team, and I think especially in defense. Defensively, right now we are. It's embarrassing. Like, it's really bad. But we'll see. We'll see what happens.
I think most experienced defender is Ben Chilwell, right? The new manager, Maresca, mentioned that Ben Chilwell and Sterling are out of the squad.
It's crazy. Two of the most experienced players we have. We've got Reece James. He's a great defender. He's a great, wing back. He's great going forward. He's great defensively, but he's so unpredictable with his injuries. You can't count on him to be playing week in, week out, because he is injury prone. So it's a real worry about him leading our, captaining our team. Like last season, he was captain, but Gallagher took over because Reece James was injured. I think Maresca's setup is he's going to play with wing backs, and I don't think Chilwell's quick enough going forward. That's his issue. You know, he's great defensively, but I don't think he's got that pace anymore. Cucurella, I really like Cucurella right now. I think he's really improved since last year. Did you watch the Euros?
Yeah, he was best left back in
he was great.
In the tournament. Yeah, he was great.
He was great, you know, and that's Ben Chilwell's position. So Cucurella's quick going forward. And another player I really like is a wing back called Malo Gusto. He's quick. He's very attacking. So, you know, him and Reece, they're both right wing backs. So when Reece isn't playing, Malo does. But to be honest, I think Malo's better. I think he's a better player than Reece. Just because Reece has been out of action for so long. So I think our main issue is our centre-backs. Our centre-backs are weak, inexperienced and very young. And you need experience at your centre-back roles. You know, that's you're leading, you know, it comes from you. The play, you set the play up. Look at Thiago Silva. You know.
What do you think about the other new signings? Pedro Neto, Dance Beautiful, and some more young players, right?
Yeah, I'm really happy with Pedro Neto. I think he's a great player. I think he's exciting. I think him with Palmer and Nkunku will be a really interesting link up. I think he's going to be very, very exciting to watch. And then in terms of the younger players, don't really know too much about them. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. I think, you know, João Felix played with us 2 years ago when he was on loan. And he's exciting. He's very skillful. But not he's quick on
consistent.
The ball. Not consistent. Exactly.
That's his problem.
Hopefully now he's matured. Now he's matured. Now he's kind of a bit older. Hopefully, you know, he can be a bit more consistent. But we have so many players right now. You know, we've bought so many players, but none have been sold really. It's crazy. I think we have 40 players.
You know, Jamie Gallagher. You know, commentator. He said that Chelsea just have too many players, and if they sign Pedro Neto, where do they play him? Like, because they've got Mudlik, Nkunku, Cole Palmer, John Felix, and if they sign John Felix, they're the same, you know.
Definitely. Well, I don't think Mudryk will be starting anymore. I want to like Mudryk. I really want to like him. I really do. And I really think he has so much potential. He's not the finished product right now. I think personally, I would send him on loan. I would send him on loan maybe in the German league or maybe in the Spanish league, just to get some experience and to get some game time. Because right now he's not good enough to start for us, but he needs to be playing football. He needs to be playing somewhere. So to me, I would put him on loan. Because with Neto, Palmer, and Nkunku, João Felix, he's not going to start. And like another one, Enzo Fernandez. What are your thoughts on him? It's very mixed opinions right now. What do you think?
About his song? Like he was singing lazy song for.
Oh yeah, that's terrible as it is.
As a player.
Him as a player as well. Like he's now been given vice captaincy. He's vice captain, and I'm thinking, you've just done this bad thing, this racist thing. Do you deserve this? No. And every time he steps on the pitch, I don't feel like he makes the right decisions. I feel like he doesn't work well with Caicedo. I just don't know. I just feel like he's Lavia. I don't feel like he's a great player. Don't get me wrong. In Argentina, amazing. But for Chelsea, I just don't see it. And I think you need you need experience in each part of the pitch, an experienced player in the midfield, and you need an experienced player up, because if not, it's just kids running around, you know. Yeah, it's a nightmare, but we'll see what happens. We've got a long season ahead.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely dreading it. I'm really worried we're gonna get relegated or something.
That's not.
I honestly feel like I honestly feel I don't feel any more confident than I did last season. Last season we ended really well, considering, you know, we ended up 5th, 6th, but that was with Pochettino. You know, he ended the season really strongly. I don't have any confidence, and I hate feeling like this.
Right. So you don't like the project that the new owner is working on, like signing
hate it.
young players and with long-term contract. You don't like
hate it with every bone in my body. I don't know if it's because I'm used to the Roman Abramovich era. You know, I've grown up in that era. I'm used to sort of Roman Abramovich mentality, his ruthlessness with the managers. I'm used to, you know, buying proven talent, players wanting to come to Chelsea, players wanting, you know, being able to get any player really, you know. And we were very, very lucky. Now, I just don't see the opportunity of it working. You know, the last 2 seasons we've tried this young team and it hasn't worked, and it's like, how long are you going to continue trying to make it work until you can hold your hands up and say, this is not working? It hasn't worked, you know. Cole Palmer is just a star boy. He's an anomaly. You know, he's the only one it's worked for. You know, we've bought Mudryk 100 million, Enzo Fernandez almost 100 million, Caicedo 100 million. Have any of those 3 players actually proven their talent and proven their worth? No, not at all. Cole Palmer, 40 million. He destroys every single other one of those 100 million pound players. It's just crazy, and it's very, very frustrating.